Hey guys, I'm currently in my dorm at the University of Georgia. For those of you that are expecting a dorm tour video, this is not what that is. That will be posted next Saturday. This weekend I need to go home and buy a few more things before I can give you guys the full tour because our room is not finished yet and I don't want to show you it before it's done. We have an apartment style dorm, so we also have a living room and a kitchen, but we don't think we're going to decorate the living room and kitchen just because we don't know whether or not we're going to be sent home soon. So we're just focusing on like the dorm area, like our bathroom, closet, bedroom area. My roommate's actually in class right now. I just got back from class. When she gets back, she actually has an online class, so I'm obviously not going to film in here. I just wanted to film a little bit of my video in this room just to show you guys that like I am here. I'm going to film the rest of it when I get home because I'll have more time to like actually talk through my week and things like that. But this is just kind of a brief intro just saying like I am here, I am at UGA, and I'm also really hungry right now and I have a salad in the fridge that I'm really excited to eat. Also, it's raining, so my hair is a mess and everything's a mess. Today is just not the day. I'll show you guys a few things right now, but I'll give you the full dorm tour next weekend, so stay tuned for that. But apart from that, I'm going to end this portion of the video here. I will film the rest of it when I get home. I will see you guys in part 2 of the video when I'm back at my house. Goodbye. You want to say hi to my video? Hi. Hey guys, I'm back in my ugly empty room. So right now I just wanted to go through my week and kind of debrief on what it was like, how much I enjoyed it on a scale of like 1 to 10, and like what college life is like based off of my first week. So first off, for those of you that don't know, I live in an apartment style dorm, which is a little further from main campus. So the walking distance is about 30 to 40 minutes to get to really the main places I need to be. So it's really important for me to utilize the bus system, which is really confusing, and I'm sure it'll get easier, but it's really confusing as of right now. And especially with the rain, it has been pouring lately. It's just really hard to navigate, and that's been something that's been really difficult to use, and especially because you have to be at your class at a certain time. What I was doing today was I was just like getting on buses and hoping I would get to the right spot, and I ended up getting to where I needed to be on time. Everything was good, and the bus drivers were really helpful when I did ask for help, but there were some scenarios where I would get off at a stop, but I still had to walk quite a bit in the rain, and that was kind of inconvenient because, you know, it's just like with my backpack and my computer. Also, like, I was completely wet. First day I was at UGA, actually, my roommate and I were having trouble actually getting inside. Our keys were like not working, and we figured out in the end like how to actually get inside, but the first day we really weren't familiar with our keys. It still is kind of weird sometimes. The door doesn't like open like easily. It's really weird the way you turn the keys. That was also just like a real adventure. I know that we are not locked out right now. Okay. We are not. The key isn't working. Food is good. The food's been good. In terms of social life, this is the part that makes me really sad. I'm a very social person, and those of you that know me know that. Like, I am a complete extrovert, but I don't know if it's been like quarantine or like what it is, but I think I've become a little more reserved over these past few months just because I haven't been like socially interacting with as many people as I normally do. And that's not to say that I'm antisocial. That's clearly like not the case. And I still did see my friends from time to time, like, you know, safely. I don't know, it's just different. And with the situation going on campus, I also want to add that I think about half the students wear their masks around campus. Cases are spreading really rapidly at UGA right now. Personally, I don't care if I get it. Like, I feel like if I get it, I'll be fine, but it's not about me, it's about spreading it to people that are older, you know, like to my mom or like to anyone that has grandparents living with them. Like, that's a really scary thing because it can really severely harm them. So I think it's really important to wear your mask and, you know, distance when you can. A lot of people aren't wearing their masks, and that's a really big problem on campus, and that's why everything is spreading so quickly on campus. That in mind, it has also been really hard to meet people because of the distancing situation. I haven't really met any new people that I would consider to be like friends with, and it's already been an entire week, which makes me really sad. Like, I feel like this is something that I never really struggle with, and I don't think it's just me personally. I think it's a real problem because, you know, we have to be mindful of distance boundaries and things like that, but it's just been really hard and it's made me really sad. The place I live does not have a common area, so there's nowhere that my roommate and I can just go chill and, like, you know, someone could come chill with us and we could make friends with them. It's not like that. We don't have that kind of space where we're living. The majority of the week I was really spending the most time with the friends I already had, which was a lot of fun. Like, you know, I really enjoyed, you know, spending time with them, but I really do want to meet some new people, and it's really hard for me to grasp the concept of this is probably not the year for that. So it's really sad to me because I'm someone that just loves meeting new people. You know, it's getting there. It's just a lot slower of a process, and I guess I'm just being impatient with this because I feel like in general this is something that would be easier, but because of, you know, the situation. I also want to let you guys know that the reason I'm avoiding saying, you know, the name of the thing that is going on in our country is because YouTube for some reason thinks that talking about it is a very controversial issue, so they like restrict it to some extent. Like, they don't recommend your video when you say that word. I don't think they'll do anything if I say the word disease, so I'm just gonna say disease. Sorry, like I don't know what else to call it. In terms of dorm living, I actually really love, you know, the interior of our apartment. We have a lot of room. I love having a bathroom. Honestly, that was like one of the main things I wanted. I am close by to a few of my friends, which is nice. And so it's not all bad. I had my first in-person class today. It was a lecture class. It was my freshman seminar. I think all schools do this for freshmen, where they have one class that's like worth a credit hour that's required for all freshmen their first year. I've only had one class, but mine's actually really interesting so far. It's about how your environment and your attachment to a certain location or place, you know, impacts you and how you feel like about that location. It's really interesting. I think I'm explaining this terribly, but it actually is really interesting. And what was weird is that we had a huge lecture hall, but there were like 10 or 12 people in it, and we all had to sit like 6 feet apart, and so it just looked empty. There were signs on seats, and those were the only seats we could sit in, and then there were big gaps in between everyone, and I feel like it was just so impossible to talk to people. My course load actually is kind of insane, so you can catch me working my ass off on weekends and weekdays. Comp sci does not play, guys. It does not play. I have a ton of work I have to do that's due next week. If I had to rate my first week of college out of 10, I'm gonna give it like a 4. I really genuinely do think we will be sent home soon. It's just really bad in Athens right now, and it's just getting worse every day. So anyway, guys, that's kind of it for this week. I'm sorry it was depressing. If you like this week's video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Subscribe because I upload videos every Saturday and you do not want to miss out. But other than that, I'm gonna go, so I will see you guys next week with another video. So until then,